All right, guys, here we are. I'm gonna post it in the other one. For whatever reason, YouTube was just done. It was just done. It was just freaking done. But here, we're gonna turn this back around. There we go. And I'm gonna share this on the other page. If I can find it. Guys, that was weak. That's what that was. There we go. All right, I'm sharing it to the old stream right now. All right, there we go. The camera froze right when we busted out the plush doll of Nikola Tesla. That's what this is. That's what this is. Yeah, this camera's not going to focus. Oh my goodness, look at this. Do you see this? Guys, Laramie is back with the babies, so if you hear a ghostly female voice or some dogs or scratches, that is all explained. All of that will be explained. Look at the hair. Look at the hair. That is... Hey, if you just put some glasses on them and a hat, look, it's a me plush doll right there. Boom. Guys, this is awesome. As you all know, I'm a huge fan of Nikola Tesla. He is literally that litness. We have him to thank for all that is lit. This is amazing. I love this. All right, I have a feeling that he... Oh, that is sweet. That is freaking sweet. He's straight chilling. He's straight chilling. No problems. All right, I love it. All right, let's get to another question. Now that we got our good buddy here with us, we are ready to rock. Whoa, hold up, guys. Michelle Hinsdale girl just threw it down on the Facebook donation. You know what she said? She said, miss you guys. She threw down the 444, which I like that. I like that creative throwdown right there. But Michelle says she loves and misses us. Michelle, we love and miss you. Did you have to go? Is she not here right now? Michelle, if you're rewatching this, if you see this, we absolutely love you. You are that litness, guys. Michelle Hinsdale girl throwing it down on the Facebook donation, not letting YouTube stop us. Michelle, you are incredible. Thank you for throwing it down on that Facebook donation. You are that lit. Look, the chat is way on fire. Can you see? Oh, it's the old one. We can close that now. Boom. Chat way on fire. This chat's way behind from this one. Also, guys, we got to get another shout out in here. Guys, it's hard trying to be quiet. I'm used to being so loud. Holy cow, guys, hold up. Hold up. Hold up. Hold up. Guys, is that right? Guys, Deblet just threw down 40 on the Facebook donation. Guys, she is lighting it all the way on fire. Hold up. Deblet just threw down 40 on the Facebook donation. She says, for Eric, Laramie, Lucy, and Lola, heart, heart, heart. Oh my goodness, Deblet, you are amazing. Guys, can we get a shout out for Deblet? And have you all seen her Facebook profile pic? It is the most adorable thing in the world. It absolutely is. Deblet, you are absolutely amazing. Thank you for being part of our family. Thank you for keeping it so lit with us. Thank you for being here, throwing it down, keeping it lit, making it happen. Even without YouTube's partnership, we still are keeping it ultra lit. Deblet, you are the master at keeping it ultra lit. Guys, look at that. Chat way on fire. I love it. Oh, you can't see it. You can't see it. What about now? Yeah, there you go. Boom. Chat is way on fire. That's because of Deblet. That's because of Deblet. I'm trying to be quiet. It's hard to be quiet. All right, let's go. Let's get in it. Tesla, what do you think? What do you think? I love this. Guys, like I'm always one hundo down with anything Tesla. Like, all right, where can we put him for right now? Let's have you chilling back there with the crew. Did y'all know Laramie got me this hat? She was out shopping one day and she saw it in the clearance bin and she was like, I'm gonna swoop this real quick. I'm gonna straight swoop it. That's what she said too. She said, I'm gonna straight swoop it. Laramie's crazy like that, y'all. Okay, so our girl Dawn Despeth Frank posted this question here. Do you believe, hold on. Whoa. There we go. All right, check this out. Do you believe a dying person can have conversations with deceased loved ones? So the question is, someone who's passing away, like, or in the process of passing away, do they have, at some point, do they have an ability to reach people on the other side or talk to people on the other side? And there's a great thread that came from this. So under this, so Yvonne talked about how a few days before Frankie passed, that's Yvonne's daughter, a few days before she passed, she had an experience where she saw what she believed to be family members standing around her and talking to her and comforting her. And it seems like it was an intense but peaceful experience for her. So I think I've heard a lot of stories. Like, my cousin passed away when he was 16, and he had a lot of weird events leading up to him passing. Like, he would wake up in the middle of the night and hear someone walking outside of his room, like, and he lived in the basement of where he lived, but he had just a bunch of super weird paranormal experiences. And he would wake up in the morning and there would be outfits like folded and picked out for him, and he, like, just a lot of weird stuff that he could never explain. He always had, like, he was having these weird feelings and just a lot of weird stuff. So I do believe that when you're about to pass, something happens. Like, if you have like if you're about to pass and it is known that it is going to occur, then there is some type of gradual transfer onto the other side, gradual transfer into the spirit world. That's how it seems to happen. And a lot of people will say that their loved ones or family members were having weird experiences in the days leading up to their passing. So I believe that is absolutely possible. I believe that's 100% possible. And guys, if you have right, Jessica Paranormal, she says, if I see someone that is dead, I'm going to freak out thinking I'm about to die then. So that's grounds to be freaked out for sure. But guys, if you want to respond, feel free. Like, if you want to answer the question too, definitely go ahead and answer in the chat, because the chat is preserved, so we can go back through and see it, or find the Facebook post, add the answer there, and it's saved for all of Facebook eternity. So, all right, let's get it. So, 2 questions down. Let's see what else is in the box. And guys, I'm going to keep it on the selfie cam. It's just so much easier to see the chat right here. All right. So I'm trying not to ruin the surprise for myself either. Oh, no way. Guys, so you all know this winter was, it wasn't even as cold as last winter, but I just didn't have the thermal protection like last year. This past winter, the one that just happened, was painful. It was absolutely painful. Oh, this is going to be so good. So guys, this is a big win right here. That's my feet and my hands would always go first. They're your extremities. Of course they're going to go first, but 20 pairs. There's 20 pairs. There's 40 toe warmers, 20 pairs up in here. Allie, you are that litness. Guys, Allie's looking out. Allie's looking out for the crew, for the fam, for the toes, for the fingers. Allie is looking out. Guys, can we get a shout out for Allie? Allie's making it happen right here, right now. Deblet, we got some shout outs to get in here. Hold up. All right, there was a secret shout out, and that was a big one too. Thank you so much. That is incredible. I'm keeping as safe as I can. Safe as I can. Wow. That would be a big shout out right there. And then hold up, guys. Y'all know and love Gigi, Secret Agent Gigi. Gigi is stuck at work right now, but Gigi still managed to throw down 10 on the Facebook donation. Guys, can we see some fire in the chat for our man Gigi? Guys, Gigi's making it happen, even stuck at work, even with YouTube taking away the partnership program. Even with all that, Gigi is still making it happen, throwing it down, keeping it lit. Gigi, you are the man. I hope you see this. Gigi, is Gigi in the chat right now? Guys, can someone tell me Gigi in the chat? Gigi, you are that. Look, the chat is way on fire. Gigi, you are incredible. You are absolutely incredible. Side shout out to our girl Deblet. Deblet made that throwdown happen. Deblet, you rock. All right, the toe warmers. Allie, that's a big win. That is a big win right there. Just another pack of the... Ooh! A 40 pack of the hand warmers. That's what I'm talking about, guys. So listen. I know. Like, whenever I'm watching a ghost show on TV and they're going somewhere cold, anytime they complain about the cold, I'm like, psh, whatever, like, psh, psh. But no, it is serious. It is for real. I've got to get some Carhartts, some really dense thermal wear for next year. Because guys, this winter, no, fashion's going to be out the window for next winter. Fashion, I just wear all black anyways. But seriously, like, the cold is for really. The cold is for really. You got to prepare against it. Like, if you're investigating in the cold, it's going to impede the amount of time you can investigate. It's going to make a big difference. It really is. Same with the heat, too. Once you get about 90 degrees plus the humidity and higher, it starts also impeding into your investigation, especially if it's for a long period of time. All right, guys, let's dive into some more of these questions here. Here we go. I think we're going to knock out 2 questions right here. Here's Allie right here. All right, check the... Oh, I actually listened to someone today talk about this, so I'm going to zoom in on her question here. Selfie cam don't look too bad right here. All right, check this out. There's Allie. I always thought that portals, parts where the veil is thinnest and spirits pass through, could be opened just by willing and summoning a spirit. Is that the case? So, I actually saw a program today that Sandy Wolflet sent me, so shout out to Sandy. I actually saw a program today where Bishop James Long was actually talking about that very thing. He was talking about that very thing. Oh, we don't have no light on this side. And he said that whenever you take an item and you specify that item for a spirit, he was specifically talking about demons, but whenever you take an item and you specify it for communication to a spirit, that is technically a portal. It is a way from energy from the other side to get to you, whether it's communicating through whatever. It doesn't matter. It is a portal by technicality. That is a portal. Now, there are other portals that are talked about in various different cultures for various different reasons. Portals that exist long before we did, portals that exist on the earth, portals that exist because of things that have happened, portals that exist because people have made them happen. So I believe that there's an infinite variety. But to answer your question, yes, I believe that is true too. When you deem something for contact, when you deem something for communication, that is in essence a portal to the other side, because you're trying to conjure through something, someone, or some type of energy from the other side to here. So yes, I will say that yes, I do believe that the willingness and the summoning of any kind of spirit is an opening of a portal, even if it's a small one, even if it's a specific one, even if it's one that's just used for that moment or for that intention. I still believe it to technically be a portal. All right, we're gonna do a 2-for-1 here. Let's get another question. And also, Allie, great question. And it's crazy that you asked that question. And I like right before this started, I saw Bishop James Long talking about portals. So very interesting. All right, guys, we're not gonna switch cameras anymore. I think I figured it out. Whenever we switch cameras, it goes out, which is ridiculous. Like part of the reason that you use a cell phone is because you have freaking 2 cams. All right, I'm just going to read you the question. My man Joey, I'm going to get that Instagram question. You better believe it. You better believe it. All right, we'll do Lori's question, and then we'll do the Instagram question. I got you, my man. I got you. So Lori Lit Lolo says, can a spirit enter my home by me watching paranormal on TV or YouTube? So she's asking, can a spirit enter your residence by watching paranormal programs on TV or on YouTube? Now, here's the thing. When I first started into this, one of the things that we talked about in the chat and on the streams a lot were the increase in activity after watching paranormal shows. I believe that this is a true and real phenomenon because of the fact that it opens you up to the possibility. So if there has been any latent spirit energy, or if there is a semi-active portal anywhere near you or around you, and then all of a sudden you start watching these paranormal shows and your brain, your mind opens up to that, even on a subconscious level, you might be able to draw in spirits because of that. When I first started this channel years ago, the session I did that session, the very first video or the very first session video I did on the channel. I did that because while I was watching some new episode, it was I think it might have been Paranormal Lockdown. It had just come out back then. And I think I was watching an episode of that. And I noticed that the activity in the house seemed to be like skyrocketing. And so I did the session, and that ended up being the first session I posted on YouTube. And I think the reason it got active is because whenever you're watching a paranormal show, not only are you putting in evidence that someone else captured into your home, putting in that spirit's words, that spirit's energy into your home, but you're opening yourself up too. So I think it's a combo effect. And if there are spirits around and they see you watching a paranormal show, they might be encouraged or inspired to try and attempt to make evidence that is similar or on par with that show. One of the craziest things that I've ever captured is an EVP that says, "Thank you, but we've done it." And it was the same exact EVP phrase that Mark and Debbie Constantino captured at the Gold Hotel. I think it was the Gold Hotel in Nevada. But yeah, it was the EVP they captured when they were asking about the brick being thrown from the Ghost Adventures, the first Ghost Adventures film, the first documentary. And they captured an EVP that said, "Thank you, but we've done it." I captured a spirit saying that same exact phrase, not the same tone, not the same like EVP, but that same exact phrase. Captured it on the Sony Saint. And I think the only reason I can think of why they would say that randomly during an EVP session is because they heard it on TV. They saw it on TV while we were watching it. So I think it has a big impact, not only on us, but on the spirits too. So if there's spirits around you and you're watching paranormal all day and they see that, they're going to be inspired by that, I think. Or they might hate it. Who knows? But more often than not, I believe they'd be inspired. Well, you can see my reflection in the laptop right there. That's pretty cool. That's pretty cool. I got you, Lori. I got you. Okay, guys, we got to get a double. Actually, yeah, we got to get a massive double shout out in here real quick because I misunderstood one of the shout outs. So our girl, Lori Hegwood, made a massive throwdown. She threw down 20 on the Facebook donation, guys. 20 on the Facebook donation right here, right now. And it said, shh, have a safe trip. And I thought she meant no shout out, because there's a handful of people that do the no shout out throwdowns where they don't want the shout outs. And so they'll put something like shh or no shout out. And then I know. So I thought that's what she was doing. That's not what she was doing. That was my misinterpretation of it. So Lori, I apologize for that. But guys, Lori just threw down 20 on the Facebook donation. And then she threw down another 10. That's right, 10, another 10, saying, haha, I meant not to shout too loud. Guys, it is hard to talk. Like, just at this volume right here, I feel like I'm restricting 70% of my vocal range. I feel like, oh man, I feel like I'm whispering. I feel like I'm freaking whispering right now. I know, it's ridiculous. But Lori Hegwood, you are amazing, guys. Can we get a triple mega shout out for Lori Hegwood? Because she threw it down massive, absolutely massive. And I totally squandered it. So, Lori, I am sorry for that. But Lori, you are that litness. The chat is on fire because you are that litness. I don't even have the chat over here. Hold up. Hold the phone right now. Lori, thank you so much for being part of our family, guys. Lori is that litness. She's in that research crew. She's throwing it down. She's keeping it lit. YouTube or not, she's making it happen. She is making it happen. So, Lori, thank you so much, guys. I'm going to clean off this lens. All that litness. Lori, lighten it up. There we go. That looks much better. All right. All right, so let's dive back in, and then we got to hit that Instagram question. I don't know. It would work for question, but I got a question. I don't know. I don't know. Quetch maybe? No. All right. So guys, I see a plain box here. Let's see what we can see. This is a set. Do not break. I'll probably drop it right here, right now. There we go. Oh, wow, this is way behind. That is freaking way behind. Okay. Let's open it up. Oh! Guys. Okay, can you tell what that is? Look. And those of you who are investigators, you understand exactly why I'm freaking out like that. Look, hold up. It's a big old box of 9 volts. This is like opening a box of gold bars. That's what this is. Like, 9 volts are expensive, and there's a reason they're expensive. They're essentially 6 AA or AAA batteries stuffed into this small package. Like, it's that amount of voltage and power. And they're not cheap. They are expensive. That is huge. That is freaking huge. You know what we're going to do right now? Because we have such plentiful 9 volts. Mothman Historian, my man. I hope you're doing well, my man. I hope you are doing well. Guys, Mothman is in the building. But yeah, guys, again, Allie Bagel throwing it down big. Allie Bagel, look, Allie Bagel with the sunglasses on. Allie, you are that litness. This is huge. This is absolutely huge. It's like literally gold. It's like carbon zinc gold is what that should say. Allie hooking it up. And because she's hooking it up so fat, let's go ahead and use some of these 9 volts right now. Let's use some of them right now. Oh, yeah. I need to charge the gimbal. All right, let's go. So what we're going to do, so we're going to get it going right now. Boom. All right, let's we'll go with this for right now. We'll go with this. Where should we put it? There's a closet over there. There's a doorway right there. Maybe we'll just put it on the corner of this table right here. No, okay, that's not gonna work. Here, we'll put it behind me. If there is a spirit or an entity in here, I'm going to set this device on the corner of this table. Just light it up if you want to talk to us. Alright guys, it's right there. Alright, and I've got it on the lowest sensitivity. That way it doesn't drain the battery super fast. Allie, that's huge. Like, that is freaking huge. And like, when I see a box of that many 9 volts, it looks like $200, like, at least. All right, let's get that Instagram question. Hold up. All right, so this is HHNH fanboy. That is our man Joey. Joey in the building. Come on, camera. There we go. So our man Joey asks, how can I become a paranormal investigator like you? And will you come to California? It's a 2-part question. So we're going to get 2 answers in this piece right now. So the way I became a paranormal investigator is I had a lot of experiences in my whole life leading up to becoming an investigator. There was always stuff happening around me. And I think one of the ways you can tell if you're supposed to be one or not is if you're just interested in it, because not many people are. Not many people want to take that next step to become a full-fledged investigator. It's a whole new world you dive into, that you step into. So just the fact that you're considering it is a big step on the way. If you want to become an investigator quickly, the best thing to do is to go on the public ghost hunts and the guided ghost hunts. So go to a few of those, see what the big names are doing, the people who are doing these big ghost hunt events, see how they do it, see what equipment they use, see their techniques, their investigation methods. Do that, and then once you've done that enough to kind of get a feel for how it goes, then start looking at locations that you can investigate locally or in the tri-state area, however you got to look at it. But one thing that helped me is I had friends that were interested in it, and we went on a few investigations right when I was starting off. Like, and of course the main place that everyone goes is the cemetery. I personally hate investigating cemeteries. Hate's a strong word, but here's the reason. I feel like it's desecration. I feel like we're disturbing the dead. I feel like there's no place for paranormal investigating at a cemetery. Now, don't get me wrong, a lot of my friends and colleagues do it. Like, all of my friends and colleagues investigate cemeteries, and I've investigated numerous cemeteries. Well, not numerous, probably 2. I've probably done 2 cemeteries since I've had the channel. 3, including the first ghost hunt I ever did, like with the equipment and the whole thing. Like, so I've done 3. Well, 4, including that 1700 cemetery. Guys, it's hard not to investigate cemeteries as an investigator. They are plentiful. They are everywhere, and there's tons of reports of activity. So I've probably even done more than 4, but I cringe every time because I feel it's not right. And the only time I could consider it right is if you're trying to reach a spirit that's not buried there. If there's a spirit that's roaming the cemetery to mess with people, or there's a spirit that's roaming there just because they don't even know it's a cemetery, or however, like, why ever they might be there, I feel like that's the only time it's okay. Because I truly feel like you shouldn't disturb the dead. If a spirit has made it to the other side, I don't think that we should be trying to disturb them and bring them back and bring them to this side. Now, if a spirit hasn't gone to the other side, if a spirit's trying to reach you, if a spirit's trying to reach me, if a spirit is actively trying to reach out, that's a whole different ballgame. That spirit needs to be heard. That spirit is looking for connection, looking for answers, and they are not at rest. They are not sleeping. They are not on the other side. Those are the spirits that it is the best to connect with, in my opinion. That's how I see it. Like, that's just me, though. A lot of people don't agree with that. A lot of people go straight to cemeteries and then call on each of the names. And granted, I guess in our field, it's not a bad thing to do. It makes sense because you have a name of a potential spirit that could be there, and that's powerful. A name can bring forth that energy. So I don't know. That's just me. And maybe I should get over it. Maybe I should just freaking get over it and start doing cemeteries because they're plentiful. They're everywhere. Most of them are free. Guys, I tell you what though, the one cemetery I investigated that felt like a location was the Bass Cemetery when my man Alex and me, when we were investigating together during my birthday week last year. He took me to the Bass Cemetery, and my goodness, y'all, that felt like a location. It did not feel like a cemetery. It did not feel like a cemetery. It was incredible. We had some amazing experiences out there, and we got some ridiculous evidence and experiences. Like, it was absolutely crazy. So, and there's tons of cemeteries where people say it's like that, where the cemetery itself feels like a location and not a cemetery. And there's a big difference, guys. There's a big difference. But okay, that was a, oh yeah, it's a two-part question. And will I ever go to California? You bet I will, guys. Like, if I can make it this far north, I can make it that far west. Like, no problem. I'd absolutely fly out there, of course. Definitely fly, get a rental car, and just cruise the West Coast. I would love that. I would love that. But yeah, I've also got a lot of family out west. I have a whole lot of family out west that I need to meet up with. So yeah, I would absolutely love to be out there. Yeah, I bet a lot of people, a lot of y'all are probably on the West Coast, huh? I'd imagine, I'd say probably 30%. That might be a bit much. 25% of the fam is probably West Coast. What's up, Fear No Evil? What's up, Princess Mel? Princess Mel, what state am I currently in? I'm all the way up in Connecticut, y'all. Like that, I'm out here. I am way out here compared to normal. Normally, I'm freaking blam right in the middle of the country in Kentucky. Joey, you live near Sacramento? Nice. Mass 33's in Clearwater, Florida. Mass 33, how have you been? Thank you for being here. I am excited. All right, I got a whole new level of pumped just now. Anna Bolin is in Oklahoma, y'all. Princess Mel, you are closer to Ontario? Wow. Nikki Ray Vlogs is in California. Deity Paranormal, Boston, Massachusetts. What's up, Deity? Tim Litfield, South Georgia. I know that life. Ms. Eve, you are in Oklahoma as well. Nikki, you are Los Angeles, Riverside area, California. That's awesome. That's awesome. I know, Deblet. Like, I know. I really wish I had had more, like, planning time. I'd love to meet up with Sean. Like, I'm as close to Sean as I've ever been right now. I love hearing where y'all from. Summer Lit Girl in Albuquerque. That's right. That's right. That's right. Hinsdale Girl, Shasta County, California. That's what I'm talking about. All right, let's get in it. Let's get in it. Okay, wait. We just did the question, so let's get something. Let's get something. Dark Paranormal. You're in Buffalo, New York. Nice, nice. All right, what do we got here? Uh-oh. Uh-oh. If you a builder, if you a custom maker, then you know what this is. Then you know what this is. The hook and loop fasteners, aka Velcro. Guys, black Velcro is a, like, if you're making equipment for the paranormal and you got to stick it together quick and you don't want to use glue, like you're not trying to glue it together, this is your best friend. This and black rubber bands. Black rubber bands and black Velcro. You can hold anything together. And even if it's temporary, even if you need it to really, really stay, like it freaking works. It absolutely works. And this is named brand Stinko. Strinko. I don't even know how to say it, but it is a popular brand in the hook and loop fastener world. I was trying to say hook and loop. But nonetheless, this is the, also, hold up. She's got another name brand piece that should be in everyone's arsenal or toolkit or whichever it is you may have. All right, I messed that one up. That's on me. That's on me. Have you heard of gaffer tape? This stuff is super powerful, stronger than duct tape, but it doesn't leave the residue. Like, how is it even possible? I don't know, but this is it. This is freaking it. And this is the brand that I've always used. I've always used Gaffer Power, and it's always worked. Like, it worked exactly as they describe it. You can put it directly on a wall and then take it off, and there's no residue. It doesn't peel the paint, but it's got extreme sticking power. It really does. And look, this is a big roll too. I love this. So last time I ordered some, they were out of the big roll. They only had the half roll, so it was like half this size. Not bad, not bad, but I was used to this. I'm used to this kind. So, oh, nice, discount code right there too. 25% off if you go to the link. But yeah, guys, gaff tape, that's the way to go. That is the way to go. All right, that does it for box one. So we got to hit some more questions, and then we got to open this bad boy. So Pam was telling me that the box is way bigger than the item that's inside. And it makes me wonder, you know, like what could it be? All right, also wait real quick. Huge shout out for Allie Bagel. Thank you so much, guys. That is a Paranormal Investigator's Christmas right there. That's what that is. Allie, you are absolutely amazing. You are absolutely incredible. We're so thankful and blessed to have you in the Epic family. You are that litness, guys. Can we get a big shout out? Allie Bagel, hooking it up fat on the unboxing. Plus, she had a dope question, too. She had a really good question for the Q&A. Allie, you are making it happen. Allie's that litness, y'all. Allie is that litness. Guys, we got to get a couple shout-outs in here real quick. Hold up. We got to get 2 shout-outs in, and we'll dive back into the questions. Our girl, Angie Roddingdahl, throwing down another 10 on the Facebook donation. She says, don't worry, guys. She's just running a little bit late. Angie Roddingdahl, if you see this, we are still here. You know I take forever to do anything, so this is definitely going to go over the allotted time. But Angie, you are that litness, guys. Angie Roddingdahl just threw down 10 on the Facebook donation right here, right now. And she's working, too. She is working and still making sure that she's keeping the fire hot, that she's keeping the chat lit up. Angie, you are incredible. You are amazing. We are so blessed. Like, I'm so glad that you found us. Like, Angie is OG Epic family. She's been in that research crew since day one. Angie, you are incredible. You are absolutely incredible. I hope you get to see this, Angie, because we freaking love you. You are amazing. And guys, we got to get one more shout out in here right quick. Hold up. It's Michelle, Hinsdale girl, throwing down the 222 for the spicy love, heart litness. Michelle, you are amazing. Guys, what would we do without Hinsdale girl? Michelle, you are absolutely incredible. She threw down the 444 and then the 222. I love it. I absolutely love it. Michelle, you are amazing. Thank you so much for being here. Thank you for being here on this epic Saturday, this paranormal Saturday, way out here in Connecticut. So, guys, I know it doesn't really seem like Connecticut in this room. I guess there's no Connecticut vibes here, but this week, hopefully, I'll be able to get you some Connecticut vibes. Hopefully, maybe. We'll see. It is different. It's a lot different up here. It's a lot different than Kentucky. But Michelle, Hinsdale girl, you are that absolute litness. Thank you for throwing it down. Thank you for keeping it lit. Can we see some fire in the chat? Michelle Hinsdale girl is making it happen right here, right now. Whoa. Okay. Oh, Momo, that's right. That's what it adds up to. I see it. I see it. Okay. Let's hit some of these spicy questions real quick. All right, check it out. Sandy Wolflet. Sandy Wolflet. This is a great question. Also, Sandy Wolflet had some good contributions to the other questions, too. So, Sandy, you are freaking awesome. Sandy asks, do you believe in Mother Earth and that everything is living energy and has spirit? I do believe that, because here's my reasoning. So, there was a study done. I'm sure y'all have heard of this, the study of rice in water. And what you do is you take a jar of water, you put some rice in it, and you seal it. And then you say, I love you to one jar. You take a second jar, do the same thing, and say "I hate you" to that jar, and then to the third jar, you don't say anything at all. And after 90 days to 6 months, there's vastly different results. The jar of rice and water that you said "I love you" to usually stays clear and white, and it like ferments, but it stays clear and white. The jar that you said "I hate you" to will turn black, like this brown and black, and it'll look bad. The jar that you said nothing to, the jar of rice and water that you say nothing at all to, will turn this vile, black, grotesque, just nastiness. And so, if rice and water can retain the memory of what you say to them day after day, then I think just about anything probably can. And I believe the way you interact with the environment determines the way the environment's going to interact with you. Even if there's not a high probability that the environment will have a chance to interact with you, in those rare moments where it does, where the environment can interact with you, you want to make sure that you are on the positive side of the environment, of all the items around you, of all the energy around you, of everything around you. You want to make sure that you're on the positive side of that. So that way, when that moment comes, to where the environment can influence something, you want to be on the friendly side, the positive side. So just something to think about. But do I believe in Mother Earth? Do I believe the Earth is alive, breathing? Absolutely. I think to a certain degree everything is alive, but especially the Earth. There's no way something this massive could exist without having its own ability to exist, if that makes sense. So I don't know. I could probably expand on it, but I do definitely think that. And I think there is a living energy. I believe you mentioned that as well. That everything is living energy. For anything to exist, it takes a certain amount of energy and a certain amount of vibration. So yes. So Sandy Wolflet, I agree with that, and I do believe that the way you interact with the world is the way the world interacts with you. So Dawn Searching Truth, what's up, Dawn? Diary of Her Mind, what's up, Diary? Tim Litfield, what's up, Tim? Tim is in the building, y'all. All right, let's hit another question here. Okay, check this out, guys. Yvonne has a good question here. Actually, I just thought about this. I could move the laptop. I don't have to have it sitting there. Genius. Okay. All right. Okay. So Yvonne says, how do we evolve in the afterlife? And what she means is, what are the steps taken after we die? Is it the same as when we are born? Do they have a certain time period that they are dead for? That do they have a certain time period? I know how to talk. I promise. Do they have a certain time period that they are dead for before reincarnation? Is that why we don't communicate with cavemen or dinosaur sounds, etc.? So Yvonne, first, great question, absolutely fantastic. Secondly, I don't know any of that for sure, but here's what I think. I think just like we talked about earlier with the earlier question, when we pass on to the other realm, there are multiple paths we can go down. It's not just like the same cut and dry for everybody. I think it depends a lot on your energy, where you're at when you pass, your soul, and what it's destined for. I do believe that there are some souls that become reincarnated. And the reincarnation thing, it could either be standard practice or it could be anomalous and rare when something doesn't go right when you're with your first run through, with your first go through, you get reincarnated. Or if your memories in your spirit aren't wiped completely clean and then you come back then the reincarnation thing. But it truly depends. I had this friend in high school that when she was a kid, she remembered being a Russian boy, and she remembered her death clearly. She got caught in the spokes of a wheel, or she got caught in a wheel of a big wagon back in old Russia, back in the Soviet Union. And she would go into these fits when she was a young child where she would be speaking fluent Russian, and she would be talking about all these places, people, and things that were in Russia. And so the family, after a while, the family did the research with their psychiatrist, and they found that the name she was given was an actual Russian boy who did die by being trampled by a wagon. And he lived in the town, and everything. Like it was one hundo. It was one hundo across the board. And so there are definite cases of reincarnation, and there's no denying it. And maybe it's a technical, glitch. Maybe it truly is like a a paranormal occurrence, or maybe it's standard practice and you're just not supposed to remember it. It's hard to say. It is really hard to say. Imagine this. Imagine this. Imagine if you decided to come here. Now it's hard to think about, especially in tough times. That's hard to think about. But imagine if you had this, if you decided to come here, like if in the other realm, if in the spirit world, the homeland, wherever, whatever you want to call it, if on the other side you decided to come here and you did everything you could to get here, like, would that change how you view this life? If you knew for a fact that on the other side you did everything you could, you bargained, you bartered, bargained, and begged to get here, would that change how you look at this? So, something to think about. Also, so there was a team, there was a, I think it might have been the International Taps team. There was a team in the UK that attempted to study the oldest spirit. They were trying to find what the oldest spirits are. And in their quest, they did like 10 or 20 locations. They never found a spirit older than 500 years old. The oldest spirit that they potentially communicated with was right under 500 years old. They weren't able to make contact with any other spirit older than that. Now, there are numerous locations and investigators who have claimed to talk to spirits much older, but there's a certain amount of time where when that amount of time passes here, it's like way gone on the spirit side. So it would be interesting. We would, so get this, guys. So she mentions, like, that's she was saying that might be why we don't communicate with cavemen or hear dinosaurs. But guys, no one has ever heard a dinosaur. No one that exists on this planet right now has ever heard a dinosaur. Well, unless you believe that the dinosaurs still exist in Africa, which some people do. There is evidence to suggest, to support, but we're going to just table that for now and just say, we're just going to assume they don't exist like we're told. And we're going to say that no one has ever heard a dinosaur. So if a dinosaur sound came through the spirit box or through the gateway device, we would have no idea that it's a dinosaur. We would not know. And you know this. And you know this. But that's something interesting to think about. Someone's hooping and hollering. Yvonne, by the way, I hope the surgery went well. Yvonne, we freaking love you. You know that you are going to always be in our prayers and thoughts. That's what Olwen said right there, too. Olwen, you are amazing. Guys, where's Olwen at? Is Olwen here? Olwen! There she is. Oli, what's up, Oli? Randy Paranormal's in the building. Janet Lynn is in the building. Okay, guys, we got two more questions. And then we're closing it out here. But first, we're going to get a shout out in here. Guys, this is actually hilarious. So, Michelle Hinsdale girl is throwing it down again. Hold up. Guys, guess what she threw down this time? Michelle says, never 666. Ah, lol. Michelle Hinsdale girl threw down 111. But guess what? Michelle, that brings the total to 777 because you did 444 222 111. So you just took it from 666 to 777. So either way, no, but seriously, guys, can we see some fire in the chat for Michelle Hinsdale girl throwing it down, keeping it lit? Michelle, you are that litness. You are that absolute litness. All right, guys, let's. M City, what's up, M City? M City in the building. Oh, yeah. Thank you. That is really sweet. Guys, you all are seriously the best. All right, Olin has a great question, and it's about alcohol and how it affects you and the spirits and what happens, and along with some other things. So, Olin says, do you think alcohol lowers our resistance to having a possession of self by spirits? So, and then she says, or a complete and open heart, or a blank mind not filled with trivial matters. Three questions. And then she says, music opens portals of this, I'm sure. I agree with that as well. It's a frequency thing, it's a frequency based thing. But let's start off piece by piece. Do you think alcohol lowers our resistance to having a possession? I have seen the effects of alcohol on investigators, and it's not good. It starts off like hearty, having a fun time, not missing a ton of evidence, not hearing the evidence because you're not able to focus as clearly. And I think that's part of what leads to the possession. Not only are you opening yourself up, but you're also missing a lot of the signs. And I've had numerous friends that feel that felt like it'd be good to drink on investigations, and it's playing with fire. It is absolutely playing with fire. And there is one investigator specifically, she's told me that it completely opens her up to where she could to where the chance of possession is too great. And so she does not drink at all investigating anymore because of this. And she's acutely aware of it now due to some events that have occurred. So, Owen, I do think alcohol has a tremendous effect, and that's why I never ever condone drinking while investigating. I don't mind people drinking at all. I don't mind if people investigate all night and then when they're done, have a few drinks. Great, especially if they're not driving anywhere, they're staying that's great. Just don't drink while investigating, and don't drink on location. If you got to stay in the location, then maybe don't drink at all. It's just not worth it. It's just imagine if you got possessed and hurt somebody. That would not be worth it. It would not be worth it in a million years. So just think about that. Just think about that. But then she says do you think that do you think a complete and open heart can lower your resistance to possession? Yes, absolutely. So if you're completely open to a spirit, your heart is completely open to that spirit, then you have a much higher chance of being possessed by that spirit or demon. So, and then she says, would a blank mind, like a blank mind, not filled with any trivial thoughts, would that lower your resistance to possession? Yes. So if you do some strong meditations and really clear your mind out and open yourself up for spirit and for spirit communication, your chance of possession is definitely higher, especially if you don't guard yourself. If you don't do any kind of safeguards, any kind of prayers, talismans, anything like that, then yes, you are raising your chance for possession. Now, some would argue that that's what you want. You want to be in that heightened vulnerable state so that way you can connect and communicate with that spirit. And it depends on what type of investigator you are. If you want them to use your energy, if you want them to come through you and you to be the conduit, then yes, that might be an effective way of doing that. But if you want the spirit to investigate via ITC, via EVP, Ghost Box, Gateway, SLS, then you might not want them manifesting inside of you. You would prefer them to manifest themselves using the devices, using the equipment, using the energy of the room, using the EM pumps and ion boxes and things like that. So it depends on what kind of investigation you're doing. Either way, it's a slippery slope. If you it's dangerous enough to invite spirits to talk to you. Because, like Bishop James Long was saying, once you do that, you are opening a portal from them to you. You are opening a portal. And you don't have complete control over what happens from that point on. But when you invite a spirit inside of yourself, when you blank out your mind, open up your heart, and just let that spirit pour in, that's dangerous. That is absolutely dangerous. So. All right, and then Summer asks, "Will I ever have the honor of being able to say that I own my very own gateway device?" So, guys, I've got some new gateways in build right now. Summer, I will keep you up to date. Hopefully, I can get you one soon, sooner than later. That'd be ideal. Hopefully, soon we can talk color schemes and what we want it to what we want it to sound like, what we want it to look like, what we want it to feel like. And guys, here's a real quick rundown of what the gateway device is. The gateway device takes any ITC signal and reverses the entire signal chain before it reverses the entire signal before it hits the speaker. This eliminates any forward audio contamination, whether that be from radio signals, walkie-talkies, or your own voice. It eliminates any forward audio contamination, meaning this means that through a gateway device, if you hear any clear forward words, you know for sure it's a spirit message or spirit response. So, you know, like when you're using a regular PSB7 spirit box, it's scanning through radio frequencies. And when you get a response or a loud voice, it may be radio, it may be spirit. It's hard to say for sure. But with a gateway device, when you use a gateway device, it eliminates that contamination from the radio frequencies. So if you do hear any clear forward audio, any clear forward words, you know it's coming from a spirit or some type of spirit message or spirit response. That's what's beautiful about the gateway, and that's why Summer is asking about the gateway device. So, guys, I want to start building handheld gateways that are just barely bigger than the spirit box. At first, they're going to be probably the size of like a 587, but 3 thick. So it'd be like that size, but really thick. But it'll be worth it. It'll be freaking worth it. All right, guys, I almost forgot about Pam's box here. So Bill and Pam sent this here. Let us open it up, dive in. Let's see what we got. I got to get a drink of something. Did I bring my water in here? All right, let's just use this Diet Mountain Dew, why don't we? Let's just use this Diet Mountain Dew, why don't we? All right, guys, here we go. Let's open it up. Let's open it up. I just realized Diet Mountain Dew is like not the most hydrating thing in the world. All right, guys, I'm opening it up right freaking now. I'm excited. Guys, I have no idea what this could be. I'm hoping it's like a haunted picture or something. I don't know. That's just what I imagine in a box this big. Just getting it undone right quick. There we go. Oh, whoa, whoa. Uh-oh, we got another piece of tape over here. Guys, the dreams I've been having. Oh my goodness. I keep getting flashes of last night. Oh man, okay. All right. Where are y'all going? All right, nice. Good amount of bubble wrap. That way the next gateway I send out can be nice and packed. Oh, goodness. Oh, I was close. Oh, no. Look at this. All right, so guys, again, I had no idea that they were going to send this. So I just read through this, and nothing in it says that it is specifically haunted. But she was saying that that's just information on the type of doll. Oh, no. All right, guys, I'm going to turn the sensitivity of the REM pod up. Just in case there's any... That's me. All right, just in case there's any... Oh, no, his hand. Guys, it's like the last doll that got sent to me. It was missing fingers, and it shocked me. It burned me and shocked me. The first time I opened the last doll I got, it burned me and shocked me within like 5 minutes. All right, guys. What are y'all doing? Okay. All right. Listen, bro. I don't know if there's a spirit attached to you, if there's any energy or not. Is that a hair? But look, my name's Eric. I got the Epic fam here with me. Guys, again, there might not be any spirit or energy attached to this doll, but I'm just saying it precautionary because of the last doll that I interacted with when I first opened the box. She burned me and shocked me. So I'm taking some precautions here, okay? Guys, do any of y'all feel anything from the doll yet? I'm going to turn your head, buddy. Oh, his eyes opened. I don't know if y'all could even see that. Whoa. Whoa. That's intense. Huh. Look at the eye. Is your eye alright? Look, that eye is like low, and there's a freaking scar. There's a freaking scar right there. Guys, I just thought about this. This box was with me during the whole time I've been here, but and I'm gonna do it like, oh, sorry, bud. I'm gonna do a stream here in like 30 minutes or so, just talking about the experiences I've had the past couple of nights. I'm gonna do it for the Patreon members. All right, I'm gonna pick you up, bud. All right. Whoa, whoa, this is a different kind of doll for sure. That's crazy. ETPS, what's good? He's got a floppy body. I've never seen or held a doll like this. Pam, this is wild. This is wild. What's up, buddy? This is crazy. And look, he's got the scarring on his hand like the other doll does too. Can you all? You can't see it. Too much light. Oh, there you go. You can see it. All right, so he hasn't burned or shocked me, which I appreciate. Thank you for that. Look at his ear. All right, let's do a quick little investigation here. Why don't we? We'll put the REM pod up and do like an EVP, and we'll see. There we go. I'm gonna set you up over here. Wow. All right, that was me. That was me. If there's a spirit attached to this doll, see if you can light that up to let us know you're with us or that you're in that doll or attached to it. All right, let me get some EVP recorders. That was me saying there it is. Just want to note that. All right, guys, we're just going to do one EVP with each recorder, and then I got to close this out. But first, we got to get some shout outs up in this piece. Boom! Dawn Searching Truth. I just said boom super loud. Dawn Searching Truth, y'all, just threw down 10 on the Facebook donation. And by the way, guys, Dawn Searching Truth, she knows that the Facebook donations are free, no fees, goes through immediately, and we don't have to deal with YouTube yanking our partnership. They've done that to hundreds of channels at this point. It's absolutely insane. But nonetheless, Dawn ain't going to let that stop nobody. Dawn's throwing it down. Dawn's keeping it lit, guys. Dawn Searching Truth just threw down 10 on the Facebook donation. She says, love the Q&A. Thank you, Dawn. Thank you for being here. Thank you for being part of the Q&A. I know there's been a handful of y'all asking for a Q&A for a while. And so I'm glad that I finally got around to doing it. Usually I do it on the road, but I had the girls with me on this road trip. So I felt like this would be a better way of doing it for sure. But guys, Dawn Searching Truth just threw it down big on the Facebook donation. Can we see some fire in the chat for Dawn Searching Truth, making it happen? Dawn, you are amazing. Also, I've investigated with Dawn a handful of times. Every time, ultimate litness. So Dawn, you rock. You absolutely rock. She's throwing it down. She's keeping it lit. She's making it happen. Miss Squiggle, what's up, Miss Squiggle? All right, guys, we're gonna go with the Sony Saint first, just because that other doll I got, she talks to us on this one like the most clearly. So let's go. Are you in there? That was me.
Are you in there?
What was that?
Are you in there?
What is that?
Are you in there?
Do you hear that? Is that someone saying weak?
Are you in there? That was me.
I was saying that was me to the REM pod. Let's double check the ending there. All right, I want to hear that me again. Oh wait, that.
Are you in there?
All right, let's do another one with this. I'm gonna move the REM pod. There we go. Just want to note girls are walking around out there. All right, and let's do this. All right, we're gonna try the recorder in my hand. If anyone's there, see if you can focus your energy on this orange light, and see if you can try and say hello, Eric. My name's Eric, by the way. See if you can say hello, Eric. All right, someone downstairs I think is doing laundry. It freaked me out. Something epic? It's the network epic. Hold on. I rewinded it. Huh. There's definitely something on that. All right, so guys, I think there's something definitely either attached to me or something I brought based on the experiences that I've had the past 2 nights and some of the experiences Laramie has had. So what I'm going to do is for the next stream, for the Patreon stream, I'm going to start that. What time is it now? 8:01. Okay. 8:35 is going to be my attempted start time for the Patreon stream. But I'm just going to talk about what happened last night and the night before. And then we're going to do some EVP, just asking about it. All right. And then maybe, just maybe, there might be a guest appearance by Laramie, Lucy, and Lola. Just maybe. We'll see. We'll see. All right. I love you guys so much. Thank you all for being here. Thank you all for being patient as I got up here way up north, way up into the northern hemisphere. I swear we got to be close to Winterfell. We're so far north. But Joanne D, Cody Jamhouse, Dark Angel, Nikki Ray Vlogs, what's good? Jen Rogue in the building. What's up, Jen? Bonnie, what's up, Bonnie? ETPS, what's good? What's good? Christy C, Janet Lynn, Joanne D, Jeannie Rose, Angela O'Kane, John G, the G-Man. John, I don't think I've said hey to you yet. G-Man, what's good? What is fresh? John, you are that absolute litness. Thank you for being here, John G. John G, making it happen. Lori Lit Lolo, Allie Bagel. What's good? Miss Squiggle is in the building too. Amanda Rash, what's up, Amanda? Owen, Oli, what's up, Oli? Summer Lit Girl. All right, guys. So about 30 minutes, we're going to do the Patreon stream. So if you want to become an epic researcher, if you want to join the Patreon, then patreon.com/epicfam. Like I said, we're going to talk about some of the experiences over the past couple nights, and we're going to do a couple EVP sessions and just see what happens. Maybe even a house tour. Maybe. All right, I love you guys. Stay awesome, stay tuned, stay lit, stay epic, guys. I will see you at the next one. Peace. Don Frank, thank you for your question on the Facebook post, Don. Pops Metal, what's up, Pops? Twiggy, what's up, Twiggy? Shannon, Haley's Crazy Daddy. Miranda, Party Summer. All right, I love y'all. Peace. Dale Bailey, I see you, Dale. Ann, what's up, Ann? Iazalel,